You know what is the point that separates the achievers, the victorious, the successful, and the losers, the failures, the averages, the dead, and the mediocre? Do you know how a small decision that has how much large impact on the outcome of your life, your world? Do you know why you are not able to cross the line which separates the successful and the averages? Do you know how a small decision results in a mediocre life full of sufferings? Do you know how almost not taking a step, how almost not starting, how almost not going affects your life? Are you suffered from almost habit, and at any moment in life you should have suffered? Everyone suffers. Think about your life, think about what you are today, and observe that how waiting for the letter, delaying it for a later moment, not doing it today, not taking action, not starting, had how much impact on your life, how it affected your life. Is quoted by Jim Rohn that it does not matter which side of the fence you get off on, sometimes what matters most is getting off. You cannot make progress without making decisions. At what position you will be today if you have not let the almost block your way, if you have taken that first step, if you have started that project, if you have tried one more time, if you have not, you would pick up who you are, what you are doing, what you want to become, what you want to achieve in life. I have no concern with it. I want to tell you one thing and embed deep this in your mind. Store it in your mind. Understand it clearly that today is a gift and tomorrow is a mystery. All the success, all the achievement, all the great outcomes results only from the progress you are making today. At this present moment, it depends only on what you are doing at this moment. Are you allowing the almost to block your road? Are you allowing the shit excuses to block your way? How many potential bestsellers almost started? How many potential greats almost stuck with it? Think about it. That how almost starting it, almost doing it, almost taking the first step, almost giving another try, almost not dropping the pen has changed your life, has moved you to the new horizons in your life. Think and observe and how this almost has locked the greatness within you, has locked the giant within you. How almost has locked your mind, how almost has stopped you from sharing your ideas with the world, how almost has locked your thinking capacity. But to achieve a great successful life, you have to cross this line of almost. All the opportunities lie on the other side of the mountains of almost. You know that what happens to you is the result of your decisions. But if you decide that I will not sell myself short, I will not let this almost to block my way, I will do everything in my power, I will unlock the greatness within me. One thing that holds us back is fear, insecurity. But to become great, you have to take huge risks. We have to realize and accept this reality that failure will not kill us. Worst outcome is better than just wandering and not doing it. Pearls don't lie on the seashore. If you want one, you must dive for it. Escorted by a great man, you will either step forward into growth or you will step back into safety. Into safety. There are only two things. Either we succeed or we learn. There is no failure for those who dare to take risks, who dare to give another try, who never give up. Is quoted by John Shad. A ship in a harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for. You can do what you want. You can keep your ideas, your stories locked in your head, or you can execute it. You can worry about a collapse, or you can build. You are sent to this world to make some difference in this world. You are sent here to leave a mark. You are sent here to just leave a mark. You are not sent here to just live. So live here with the intent to leave a mark. One thing I want you to save in your memory and understand it clearly, that there are no certainties in this life. If you never leave, you will never arrive. If you have to put the key in to start the engine, to ignite it, to move towards your destination, taking risks is the name of life. Highest risk is not taking any risks. Take risks. If you win, you will be happy. If you lose, you will be wise. Is quoted by the great Mark Zuckerberg. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that is changing really quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking any risks. As quoted by Neil Armstrong, there can be no great accomplishment without risks. Remember that you have to take the step. You have to put in the key. You have to take the risks, because what matters most is not allowing almost to block your way. To block your way to step into your greatness. You are great. Believe yourself. You have to cross the lines of almost. You don't need to be the effective of almost. You have to take huge risks. And you have to not allow the almost to block your way.